So this message is for anyone that works at X or Elon Musk. So, like, if you don't work for X and you're not Elon Musk, you can scroll. I guess that's how the kids say it. Hi, my name is Stephanie. On the X app, I am known as at South Dallas Food. I have just a little over 170,000 followers there. I've been creating on X since 2009. About 2.5 years ago, I was monetized, and I was so excited because I needed that money. And honestly, Twitter, X, has always been my favorite platform. We'll get into that in another video, but it just always has been. I've been in sales and marketing my entire career. Around 2013, I came down with thyroid disease and became disabled. Long story short, I knew that I had to come up with a way to make money from bed. So I became a blogger. Back in those days, influencers wasn't even a word. We were all just bloggers then. So I created on Facebook, I created on Instagram, but my main focus was always Twitter because, again, that was my favorite platform. Once I got monetized, they sent me an email, they being Twitter, X, that said something along the lines of, we want Twitter, X, to be the greatest place for creators to make a full-time income. When a company, a multi-billion-dollar company like Twitter, X, says they want you to make a full-time income, you tend to take that shit seriously. I know I definitely did. So I doubled down. I all but abandoned all other platforms. Like, I would still post on them every once in a while. But my focus has always been Twitter. And then in April, along with tens of thousands of other followers, I received an email saying that I had been paused from the Monetization Creator Revenue Fund for violating creator revenue terms of service. I have never received a warning. I have never received a DM saying I've done anything wrong. I've never received an email saying that I've done anything wrong. Over the years, I've had maybe 3 copyright violations that were like, I had made a video on Instagram and used their music and then shared it over on X. And I guess BMI or whoever owned that music. But anyway, never caused me to be unmonetized. I pay $50 a month for premium on X. That is supposed to give me premium support. I have not been able to get a hold of premium support since May 26th of this year. Once I became monetized, and I was one of the first creators on that platform to get monetized. And I'm not trying to be an asshole, but I literally run one of the biggest, most active food accounts on that platform. And I have for more than 10 years. I get paid every 2 weeks. And then all of a sudden I'm paused. And about once or twice a week, every couple of weeks since April, more creators are getting unpaused. I am still waiting. I have a mother going through chemotherapy. I have 2 kids that have needs. This is my mother's house that I'm trying to keep the bills paid. I didn't buy this house. I can't afford this house. Somebody's got to keep the lights on. Someone's got to keep the water going. Someone's got to keep the cable going so that mom and the kids have entertainment and Wi-Fi. Not trying to be a diaper baby about this. I'm just literally asking for clarity. So if you work for X, or if you happen to be Elon Musk, can someone, anyone, please review my 5 appeals that I have filed to get reinstated for monetization? I don't want to leave this app. This app is a very different place from what it was when I first started. But that's all the more reason why I don't want to leave. I have a lot of friends there, 170,000 plus followers that just want to talk about food or, the latest drama between Wendy's and Whataburger, I realize I have a very niche audience. I am just begging at this point, literally begging anybody that would like to talk to a paused creator who is still paying for premium, $50 a month, but getting no premium support, that is literally still creating content. I got more than 1 billion views last year. That's billion with a B. Hundreds of millions of engagements. And I have nothing to show for it. I can't even pay my bills right now. I just need clarity. An answer. If you're never gonna reinstate me, just let me know. I will mosey on my merry way and I will figure something else out. I'm a salesman, just like this guy right here. That's my dad. I can figure something else out, but I feel like I'm being dangled, like there's a little carrot in front of me. Keep creating on this app and eventually we'll start paying you again. But are you really? Like, is it ever gonna happen? Is anyone ever going to answer me? You're a multi-billion-dollar company. Shouldn't this not be this hard? Am I being an asshole? I don't even know what to say. I'm just looking for anybody that might can forward me on to the correct department. So, yeah. Help me, help my family. Please. I'm willing to work for it. I've been doing it for free for months. I did it for free for years before you monetized me. How about just an email, a DM? It would be so awesome. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.